YouTube. How's everybody doing today? We're back with another video. This should be, I believe, episode 6 or 7. I didn't really check, to be honest with you, before I started recording, so it'll be numbered properly though. How you guys doing? So we had a live stream since the last time you guys have seen me. This is the actual second attempt at recording a video after the live stream. On the live stream we realized that, hey, we need to make a mob farm. And I tried, and let's just say that it was a horrible, horrible misadventure. I died multiple times. I lost a few things that I've had to replace. So since then I took a break from that. I've gotten some things set up over here. Our system did run out of space, so we are up to 16K drives. We have more of the drive bays. This is our solderer again. This is a crafter. This guy is actually automating the crafting for certain parts for this version. This, not version, but this kind of breakaway, or I'm not sure if that's the right word I'm looking for. This, whatever. These guys are the auto crafters, so we're able to auto craft all the stuff that we really need right now for the refined relocation, this AE stuff. We're crafting silicon over here. Right now I have it making a total of 5, 2 of them already done, 16K drives. Oh, there we go, there's another one done. We're filling up this guy up here. At the same time, I'm also emptying all the old drives so that their parts can be reused. Not a bad deal. Eventually I will fill this whole thing up with 16Ks, and at some point we'll work on transitioning to 64Ks. We do have to build all the parts. Oops, I want to finish that one emptying. We do got to build all the parts, so we might as well, build it slowly in tiers, and allow our system to be functional. So today we are going to build a mob farm. We are going to do it. We're going to do it with some dirt. And to be honest with you, we're also going to do it with, we're probably going to make a skyblock style mob farm. I am a fan of that kind of style. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it into the wall of this mountain that's around me. Need some cobblestone. If I can spell cobble, that is. There we go. Now, I did have to disable the, what's it called? I had to basically disable the mechanism machines. Oh, I guess disabling isn't the right word, is it? I had to shut down the mechanism machines. They had started causing extreme levels of lag, so we're gonna forego any tripling of resources. Doubling will be fine. We'll be okay with just doubling. So we're gonna fill this guy in, and let's see, what do we got here? So what we're going to do is, if you've seen any of my skyblock style worlds, you'll know what I'm going to do here. But we're just going to kind of build a 3 tall spawn area into the wall here. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work out well, because we are going to use we're actually going to use some, what is it called? Cursed Earth. So there's the possibility that, you know, we could have, you know, a major issue. But we're gonna go ahead and give this a legit test. We're gonna see what happens. Alright, we're gonna need to cut out all this dirt. This is why I grabbed so much cobble, because we are gonna have to replace this dirt with cobble, because the spawner will need let's see, we're gonna need to put dirt down because we got to convert the dirt. Oh, and dirt in this pack changes. Well, I guess dirt always changes, but the way it changes is different. We do have there's this thing called a drop of evil that allows you to make cursed earth. It's not your normal method. Okay, looks like I may have dug further over. Just trying not to dig too far, you know. There we go. Yeah, I dug a little far there, so let's block that up. This will be, theoretically, this will be the channel where the mobs spawn. So, alright, let's, same thing over here. I should have punched through already. Boom, perfect. Pretty close on each of those times, but not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This should be plenty of spawn area for given how we're gonna do things. Alright. Now, so once I've got this all ready to go, you can kind of see what I'm doing to start out. Once I'm ready to finish this area off, we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, YouTube, so we are back. I'm just going to slab this up, and we're going to throw a drop of evil in there on top of all that line of dirt. It's a little dark. Hopefully it's not too dark on you guys' end. Let's see. We've got plenty of spawn area in here. Let's rectify the spawn area issue. Yeah. Alright, we'll put 2 torches down. So, still spawn area under here. Cool, cool. The real question is, can I hit the mobs? So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this drop of evil right there. And you'll notice that mobs have already started spawning. And this stuff the cursed earth will spread out. The problem is, I can't really get close enough. I can. I'm going to do a quick test here, see if this is easier to get in there. Yeah, this is what we need. Okay, so we'll do a quick modification. really need light in here because there'll be slabs on the bottom half. But we'll go ahead and we'll put some slabs in, or we'll put some, we'll do it anyways. We'll put some torches in here. So let me go ahead and tweak this up real fast and we'll be right back. Alright folks, we're back. I've got everything set up. I'm a little annoyed that the cursor doesn't seem to be spreading, but that's sort of a minor issue overall. Not too big of a deal. Let's see. I do now have these 2 gems filled with soul. Well, let me get that last fraction of soul I need. Yep, 64 and 64, and I have another one already filled. 64. The issue that we had on the live stream was that we couldn't seem to get, I think we were doing it on the live stream, or that, or I was trying it on the last episode. This guy right here, Hellfire Forge. I've got this guy filled. I'm trying to make a lesser gem. And truthfully, I don't seem to be able to get this gem to upgrade. Looking for a lesser tartaric gem. This is what we need. Oh, I put the wrong stuff in there just now. We want to make a lesser gem. But we need a petty gem to do it. So let's see if we can. It looks like they needed to be full. It looks like the... Oh, yeah, it needed to be full. So that was our issue. So now we have a lesser tartaric gem. Let me see... See if I can upgrade that guy again. Let's... What parts do I need? An imbued slate, a block of gold, and another diamond. I have one imbued slate. Do I have another? Check my bag. I do have another imbued slate. Let's grab a block of gold and a diamond. Let's see if we can upgrade this guy. So we did get pretty far. The thing that we were trying to take care of here is that we are actually trying to get this guy, where's that? Bound blade. But for the bound blade, we need this binding reagent. But to make that binding reagent, you'll notice that the lowest quality gem that it shows in the Hellfire Forge is a common. That's where we actually found that we had a bit of an issue. We couldn't use anything other than a common. So let's grab a diamond. Okay. Let's see if we have enough to do this stuff. Now we may need to go and refill that tartaric gem again. If that's the case, then I will cut and go refill it. So let's see if can I use a lesser. Oh, wonderful. I need another lesser tartaric gem, which means I have to convert another one of these guys into a lesser gem. Alright, so let's... There's a way to dump the will. I believe it's like this, yes. And I'll shift to another gem that you have available. So we're going to give this a shot. I don't know if this is going to work. We may have to go, like I said, fill it up again. If this does work, great, we'll move on to the next step. If it doesn't, I'll cut and go fill these guys up again. So let's get the lapis, not lapo, the lapis block, and the I believe it was a redstone block. Let's see if we can upgrade the second gem. Yes. Excellent. That's weird. Okay. Alright, and let's one more time, we're going to go ahead and do one more upgrade. We'll get all three of these gems upgraded to lessers. Because then we're going to need to upgrade them to, let's see, diamond. I believe I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold. Let's see if I can. I'd like to be able to upgrade all three of these to common, so we'll see how that goes. We'll do this. We'll grab materials with that in mind. I needed a lapis block. One more of those. Need a redstone block. I already have the diamond. And let's see, what was the requirement here? Viewed slate, diamond. Let me grab a stone. And I'll make another imbued slate. There should be some blood over there in the altar, I believe. If not, I can cut myself. That looks different. It does appear that there's some blood in there. Grab the other imbued slate and this guy. Let's see how much blood is in there. Not gonna be enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and cut myself. Leave imbued slate takes up like almost 10,000 each. So let's throw that guy in there. This guy. Extract should automatically make the imbued slate. Cool. Let's try this and this. I should probably eat so I regen. This somehow. See, this is what I don't understand. Okay, there's a minimum will requirement in the gem. That's what my issue was previously. There's a requirement of a specific amount of will be in the gem. Now I suspect that that is probably going to be the case for all of these. There's going to be a minimum will requirement. Oh, it got to be nighttime. That all actually kind of scared me for a second there. Didn't realize what was going on. Let's see if we have enough minimum will in there. We do not. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this at least one of these guys completely up with will, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Bye. All right, YouTube, we're back. we're gonna go ahead and check and see if I have enough stuff in the gem. Gem isn't quite full, but we're gonna see if I have enough. Let's go ahead and dump everything out of the gem. That gem, we're gonna put this guy, and then I believe we needed these 3 parts right here. That's enough. So now we will have a common gem. Excellent. A common tartaric gem. Can I do? Apparently not. Apparently I was right on the edge. I just barely had enough. Alright, let me go ahead and finish this off real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I've got the lesser gem filled up. We're gonna come over here and see if we can get the other one to craft up. Let's see. That's enough, Will. There's 256 in there. Used 50. There's a common. Alright, let's go ahead and dump that all out. Cool. That's enough. Now we have 3 common gems. Amazing. Let's see if we can make that little concoction that we need to make. Dum-de-dum. I don't remember how much I'm supposed to have in there. No, not enough. Okay, so where's the binding reagent? I'm not seeing how much it costs to make. Let me do a quick research and I'll be right back. Alright folks, we're back. It looks like you need 400 will. Excuse me. A gem for this to work. But that doesn't seem to be working. Let's can you switch them? Maybe? Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm half a moron, guys. Let me go ahead and get the item I need. I was supposed to be using a what's it called? A nugget. Binding reagent. Where's that red shiny little guy at? Where's a gold nugget? I'm putting the wrong stuff in there. So let's go ahead and get let's see, as you can see, I've been doing a lot of killing in there to get the stuff I need. I'll have to figure out another way to maximize that whole thing, but I'll have to figure that out later. As of right now, what I'm doing, it works. The curse dart spawns plenty of mobs. So, let's put this guy in there. And we don't want that one. We want that. Excellent. It looks like we are going to have what we need. Sweet. Binding reagent. That used like 10, I believe. Cool. Now we can make our bound sword. I believe bound blade, alchemy array, sword. Alright, so let's do this. I believe I need to throw a redstone on this to get it up and spinning. Then yeah. What am I supposed to do with this damn thing? Do believe. Alright, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it looks like I just need to mash that on there. No, looks like I may just need to do this without the redstone. I don't think I need redstone on this one. I think redstone was specific to something I did previously. There we go. That's a huge difference. That's what we needed to do. There we go. And there's the bound blade. Alright, let's go kill a few things and get what we need for the bound blade so that we can make our altar a tier 4. All of this work, by the way, in case you forgot, has been based in with the intent of getting our altar to tier 4. Yep. So we are trying to get a weak, so little red weak crystal. This guy, weak blood shard. Now let's see if there's still the recipe that allows you to duplicate them in this one. There's no recipe. Alright, so let's see what the uses are. Need one of them to make the large bloodstone bricks. We also need another one for the master blood orb. We also need them for the greater tartaric gems too. So let's get a few of these guys. Got a couple of minutes here before we gotta end the episode, so let's get a couple of these guys. Maybe a few ender pearls. I've actually gotten several ender pearls by doing what I've been doing in here, all this farming. Oh, that's nice because we needed ender pearls for quite a little while. Looks like these gems are a little on the hard to come by side, which I suppose is okay. Let's keep trying here for a minute. At the very least, I want to get the second one for the gem, or for the blood orb. because I'd like to hopefully have time to make the. There we go. So now like a crazy high drop rate, and that's cool. I understand that. You can't have it too high, otherwise, people just sit there and farm them all day. Can we just get a spare, maybe? A third one? Okay, yeah. That was nice. Let's just finish off this round, I guess. We'll clear the farm, and we'll go with whatever we end up with. Well, we got 5 of them now. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and make one of the things that we need. Get our altar up to tier 4. So we need, actually let's empty our inventory. Alright, and then I need some stone. Have like diorite or anything? Let's see, I can use like diorite, might as well. Yeah, there we go. If it's just that right there, yes. 16 of those guys. Awesome. Then by placing one of these guys on the top of these other 4 pillars, we should have ourselves a tier 4 blood altar. This is basically what I've been waiting on. This is what we couldn't do on the live stream. And to be totally honest with you guys, the live stream was like 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Oh, I should probably disable that guy. Grab the divination sigil. Okay, actually, let's put that guy away. That guy away. Put those away. That can go away. Current tier, tier 4. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's run another little test. We are going to dump the contents of the blood altar out. Let's go ahead and make it never active. Drain out what's in the altar. Because now I want to see exactly how much blood cutting myself once does. If we go down here, you guys will see that we have 8 runes of capacity. The rest are self-sacrifice runes. So I want to know how much self-sacrifice is gonna actually do. Oh, go away, crazy zombie. I don't know why. I think there's a zombie spawner somewhere that's like going crazy. Because the last few nights, these zombies have been a bit excessive. So let's take our sacrificial dagger. Come over here. Now we're gonna drink or eat something. We'll regen our health. But one cut does 22,000 damage to us. 22,000, guys. That's insane. How much blood do we need to make our thing? 25,000 blood to make the next altar, or the next orb. So, since it does 22,000, as long as I don't cut myself before the altar is below I don't know. Yeah, if I wait till the altar's under 3,000 to cut myself again, I don't lose any blood. So let's go ahead and place one of these guys in there. And we'll get our next tier of blood orb, find it to ourselves, and then I think we'll call it a night or a day. Whatever, depends on your time frame, I guess. Where are we at here? It's burning through the blood at a relatively decent pace. Alright, let me go ahead and get the buff on the dagger. And check our capacity again. Alright. Cut myself. Boom. Tier 4 blood orb. Now, I can't use it yet because I don't have enough health. There we go. Now it's bound to me. Current owner. Current owner. That also means that our network is much bigger. That also means that we now have the ability to make the ritual underneath the altar. We will have to make some more ritual stones. Actually, does it work the same way in here? Whoa, demon alloy? What is that? Oh, cool! You can make stones out of the the will crystals. Trying to determine. I'm not seeing anything. Let me think. Ritual. Ritual. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Ritual stones. Obsidian. And any ritual stones, and then regular ritual stones cost reinforced slate. Reinforced slate is what tier 2 looks like? Yeah, so requires 3,000, which means that if I'm doing 22, 18, 21, I can make 7 at a time per cut myself. That's not too bad. So, alright folks, we have been able to finally get caught up on the things we needed from the live stream. I do appreciate the patience that you guys seem to have. I haven't had anybody hit me up wondering, questioning, hey, where the heck you at, man? So I do appreciate the fact that you guys have had some patience with me. It's coming into the holidays. I don't know if we're going to be having another video on a regular basis. I am looking at possibly having a guest star, a friend of mine from the community that I've created around some of the Minecraft stuff that I do. He may actually be joining me sometime later this weekend or early next week for a video or two. I am going to be starting up a new it'll be a short-lived series, more than likely. I did find a copy of a mod pack that is all basically it's crash landing in Minecraft 1.10. So I'm going to check that out. I'm probably going to do a somewhat accelerated series on that. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a nice night. This is Rick's, and I'm gonna sign off right here. Okay, guys. I hope you guys have a good day. All right. Bye bye.